All right, mic on. Okay, good evening. We're back again. We're going to do an adult Kung Fu streaming lesson, and hopefully any of the adults at home can watch this. Anyone new that's trying to follow, we're going to be doing some basics. We're going to have Minor run the exercises, and we're going to switch up, and we're going to go through a tutorial and some of the things that we do in the first sequence, the first form. So it'll be good for advanced people to see how we're going to approach this, because streaming and learning through video is much more difficult because we don't have the direct interaction. So because we're going to do it, I'm going to break things down, in different methods that I've been doing with the basic forms. And then we'll probably go through a couple of the forms, basic forms, and then on Thursday, we're going to do something more on an advanced level. We'll do more sequencing on that level. So going forward, I think Tuesday will be more basic and fundamental. It's all archived, so you can follow it that way if you want to review some of those, the tutorials. And then on Thursday, we'll go through forms that are typically forms that we do in the more advanced classes, and kind of get that mix. And hopefully that works out. So there'll be enough content to keep you busy, but not bored, so that you won't tune in to see that it's the same old stuff. So we want to keep it kind of fresh. So at this point, I'm going to turn this mic over to Minor, who's going to lead you through the warm-ups.
Okay, so let's start with the shoulder width part. So if you do a V, take your heel out, okay, round down. Now you're gonna hug someone, okay, you're gonna make a fist. So let's start with the opposite side. Okay, turn, 1, 2, 3, switch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, palms down. I'm going to take our palms. I'm going to raise one side about eyebrow level. Okay, everyone's different, so be your own height. Side bends. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next we're gonna try to touch our toes. If you cannot go all the way, you can just touch your knees, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, switch to your right. 1, 2, 3, to your left. 1, 2, 3, come up, palms up, inhale, exhale. Okay, do that a couple times. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, come up, inhale, exhale, palms up, down. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, come up, palms up, inhale, exhale. Okay, palms in your waist, do circles to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. We're going to switch. 12 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Gonna cross our palms. Bend your knees, knee rotations. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Switch hands, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, neck exercises. We're going to turn the neck. Okay, turn to one side. 1. Switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, next, up and down, 12 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic fell. Technical difficulties. Trying to get used to the mic. Okay, stop. Okay, tilting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, rotations, 3 counts. 1, 2, and 3. Gonna switch. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, deep breathing. Palms up, towards the face, down. Go up on your toes. Inhale, exhale when you come down. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you're gonna open up your stance, heels out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, turning, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, next you're gonna interlace the fingers, cross. Okay, turn to one side, you're gonna stretch. 1, 2, 3, just go as far as you can. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you're gonna stand up, you're gonna stretch, turn to the other side, stretch as far as you can. You can place your hands on your knees, or you can go all the way down. Try not to bend the knee and try not to lock the joint of the knee. You're gonna switch, opposite side. So try to bring your chest to your knee. If you want a greater and deeper stretch. Okay, switch, opposite direction. Okay, switch one more time. Okay, and then you're gonna switch to the middle. Okay, you're gonna open up. Just go as far as you can. If you can only go this far, that's fine. If you can go down, just go as far as you can. Perfect. You don't have to go all this far. Okay, sigh, just go as far as you can. You don't have to do this. Not everyone is flexible, but just in case, I always like to stretch before I kick, so. Okay, you're gonna switch. Place one foot up, one straight, toe up. Just go as far as you can. Okay, you're gonna switch. Okay, back to middle. I'm gonna close it. Okay, shake it out. Deep breathing, palms up. Inhale. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, make sure your feet are shoulder width. Okay, punching. One palm up. Gonna punch to your center of your body. Okay, you're gonna switch, opposite hand. Okay, you switch to the side. Okay, you're gonna switch, opposite side. Okay, next, you're gonna both palms up. You're gonna punch to the side, oblique, they call it. Diagonal punch. Slightly turn the waist. One hand goes down, other one goes up. Okay, next, one hand on the waist, other side fist, to the side, go. Okay, next we're gonna switch, opposite direction. Okay, next punch. Both palms up, circular. One down. Perfect. Circles. Okay, next punch. Back fist to the side. Okay, next, other side, switch. Okay, last punch, palms down, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2, and 3. Next, we're going to do horse stance, feet shoulder width, slightly bend your knees, heels out, toes out, heels out, toes out, slightly bend your knees. Okay, punching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Close. 1, 2, 3. Low block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Extend your arm. Close. 1, 2, 3. Middle block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Extend your arm. Close. 1, 2, 3. High block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Extend, close. Okay, all 3. Low block, middle, high. Switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, and 3. Extend your arm, close. 1, 2, 3. Next, you're gonna low block. Other hand's gonna punch. 1. You're gonna alternate. Low block, punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Extend, close. 1, 2, 3. Middle block, punch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Both palms extend. 1, 2, 3. High block, punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Close. 1, 2, 3. Okay, palms together, thumb out. Close your 3 fingers. Okay, pressing to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, next, low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, thrust, turn, close. 1, 2, 3. Close your feet. 1, 2, 3. Shake it up. Okay, deep breathing. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, next we're going to do kicks. Take 1 foot back. So you're going to do leaning stance, palms up. Okay, you're going to punch 1, twist, 2, knee up, toe. So you're going to the toe kick. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to turn around so everyone can see. Okay, so that was 6. Another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch legs, same kick. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, next we're going to do heel kick. Switch legs. Okay, 2 punches. 1, 2, knee up. You're going to kick with the heel. Step back. Okay, 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, perfect. Left side. Again, 2 punches. 1, 2, knee up, push with the heel, step back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, you're going to switch. Step back. Okay, next kick goes straight up. 1, 2. Try not to bend the knee. You're going to kick straight up. Okay, ready? 2 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, you're going to switch. Left side, left kick. Okay, 2 punches and then kick. 1, 2, kick up. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Perfect. Deep breathing. Palms up. 1, 2, and 3. So those are the basic first 3 kicks. Should I do roundhouse? Okay, so we'll do one more kick. It's called the roundhouse. Again, 2 punches. Then you bring your waist, roundhouse to your waist. So you gotta turn the front foot, turn, bring your knee around. Okay, ready? Take it slow. 1, 2, bring your knee up, then kick, then bring it back. Okay, ready? 1, back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, we're gonna switch. Left side, left foot. Okay, ready? 2 punches. 1, 2, and kick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, deep breathing. That's it. 1, 2, and 3. So that makes our basic warm-ups. Now I'm going to switch it back to Sifu, who's going to take you some basic drills.
Actually, I didn't want to take the person over to the other side.
Okay.
If you all want to go to the other side and work separately, you can, because I'll do the streaming on stuff that probably you can watch later on if you want. Okay, testing 1, 2. Sorry. So, yeah, those are the warm exercises. I ran through those earlier in the youth Kung Fu class. There's a little more detail on the breakdown of those specific punches and kicks. We don't want to do that with every class because the content becomes tired, and maybe you could actually revisit those videos to pick up any of the details. I went through some of the fundamentals with the kids. So the content for the youth and the adults is the same because we all learn the same forms. It's just that the approach with the youth is a little bit different. We cater to them because some of them are really young. But with adults, they learn the same content, but the interpretation and our explanations are a little bit different. So just moving forward from here, we have what we call the basic Muay Fa Kun. We went through 5 stances earlier. If you didn't tune in, you can actually follow that there. Okay, so this is actually our basic salute. Okay, so this is a middle block and has to come to center. So the Hung style or the Hung family always goes to this position, and we turn, step, and salute. 1, 2, 3. Okay, bend, high, low, turn, dragon. So this is our first basic form. We have it broken down in the last tutorial as an exercise. Uppercut, remove, and punch. Squat down, uppercut, remove, punch. Suspended horse. Cross hand, you turn to the back, you strike to the front. Anyone that knows this form should be following it. Squat down, uppercut sliding step, squat down, elbow up, cross hands, cutting hand, palm strike, remove, punch, step to the rear, elbow, back fist, palm, high block, crescent kick, trapping hand, back fist, remove, punch, back to center, sliding step, palm, scoop, press, kick, punch, dragon, step back, sliding step, punch, turn, and salute. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so these traditional forms are practiced, and we build off of those. So we have, a number of forms we call basic and up to intermediate. Then we move on to some of the longer and more advanced form. If you studied Hongai, you would know Gongji Foku, which starts off like this, is a pillar form, and that teaches us a lot more about the style, the strength, integrity of your position. So I might, demonstrate some of the components of those forms, but as we move forward, we'll be doing those forms possibly on Thursday. Tuesday will be more fundamentals up to what we call the fourth form, which is is the war palm form, Zhenjiang. So I'm going to do the second form for people to follow that are at home and that practice with us at the academy. Starting off here, I'm moving to center here with it. Okay, so we draw the hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, change directions. Sliding step, punch. Diagonal strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Trap. Step. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's the Lao family fist form, and it's practiced, in our red belt level. It's got a lot of good combinations in it. So just to identify some of the components, inside the low guard form. These are fundamentals. Double block, okay, Song Gong Sao, right? Diagonal strike. These two movements should be worked together, okay? We go up, we go down. We go up, we go down. Okay? Up, down, up, down. Okay, when we're in up position, we also drop the elbow and then turn to dragon. So dragon claw is the middle block position to this. Sometimes you see it from the side view. You saw it in the first video, you saw it like this. This one comes from here. So it's just a variation. This movement is a middle gate block. So when we do this and this, that's really to block a technique that's coming this way. When we do this, it's really to block this way. When we do this, it's lifting, but we have this hand here to strike. Okay, so these two combinations, it's kind of self-explanatory. If you're a martial artist, you can see that there's the block, there's your strike. It's for striking down, and this is the secondary defensive hand. So one of the key things in doing form is build that coordination. The hands have to move in conjunction with each other. So you can't move any of these movements in only like this because it's too basic and it's really not effective. So your body has to be working together, not just the hands, but also the legs. So when we have footwork, we're in a leaning stance or horse stance, we turn to leaning, we have to go into that position. Then when we turn to horse stance, we have to have something going on there and something there. So now that's the kind of body form we're trying to build. It's called imagery. So imagery is something we capture visually, but how do you get your body to mimic those movements and have it happen? Only way is to take the information in, go through the motions, and practice it over and over again. Okay. You saw this movement. It's really just a scoop. This is your stance. This is your cat stance. So cat stance can be like this, and it can be like this. So a stance has variations of posturing depending on how effective that movement is going to be applied. If I go like this and I don't move, the punch doesn't have any extension, doesn't have any connection to the lower part of your body. So if you're going to scoop and you're going to turn, you have to maximize the potential, and it's reached by turning. But look, you have to sink. Okay, so that's part of what you have to build as your posturing. When you're in a leaning stance, a horse stance to leaning, you're turning to this high block position. Okay, so this high block position has to be structurally sound. That's something that in the traditional arts, after you learn sequence, you have to tweak all your movements and develop the finalization of those postures. Okay, so one of the things you saw was a low block. That's on the 45-degree line, right? So actually, we block here. This hand becomes an uppercut or a cross block. Okay, so you have to go into a leaning stance. Then we move like this, have to go to a leaning stance. So you have to have action in the legs and the hands in order to be effective on your feet and also have enough strength and power to apply that technique. Okay, so that's one of the simple techniques is a low block and an uppercut, a low block, uppercut. Okay, what did we do from there? We moved backwards and we blocked. Now you see this? This is actually a position that we have, I call horizontal elbow. So in Hunga, we have the cover hand, which is a claw. So you can block like this or block like this. And as you follow the tutorials or even the form sequence, you're going to see movements like this, movements like this, movements like this. All of these are using what we call our bridges. Bridges what we use to connect you with your opponent or whoever you're working with. So that's bridging that gap. If we extend the hands like this and we sync our hands, that's a wrist block. We have a lot of those. We have fingertip thrusts. We have diagonal strikes, okay? Diagonal strikes are the slanted movement. In Tai Chi, we also have the same slanting motions. Now, what we went through in the second form, there's so many variations of techniques here, but still they're extracted from other forms. Loga has their own style. We only do that single form from that family. It's a Loga fist form, Loga-kun, right? So double punching and then opening the form. That's just posturing. But this is your block, just like this. Okay, that's a chun-kyo, circular movement. Our punch, that's the flat punch. In the suspended, we have a flat punch in the horse stance, and we also have a flat punch like this. Okay? If we draw back like this and turn to leaning, we have a flat punch like this. So those are a combination of punching techniques. The corner movements that we have, corner back fist low, corner back fist high, and level. Okay? So back fist comes in many, many versions. We have the side one and low one, and we have the vertical one. Okay? There's even more beyond that if we go into some of the different forms. But that just gives you a sample of the directional movements that you can strike without actually getting stuck in a position because you only have the straight punch. All right? So many of these punches, whether they're hooks, and that's what a hook is a circular movement, an uppercut, which is a lifting. Then we have drunken fists, we have water punches, we have covering hands and lifting. So we have so many different variations of technique. In fact, Hunga, when they did the research and the study back, in the late 70s and maybe the 80s, they found Hunga had hundreds and hundreds of techniques built into the forms. It had the most hand techniques of any system in combination. But do we need all of those techniques? Well, actually for training, it's very beneficial because the more versatile you are with techniques and the more coordination you build, you really can draw off of so many movements that might be in a position that you're in that you'd have to actually find a direction to strike. So that's actually why you would want that diversity. And then the other thing is, to do certain movements, you have to work your whole body to develop that coordination. Say, for instance, when we're here, and we turn to here, and we do the drunken fist, that's in the first Kung Fu tutorial, and you can see that the drunken fist is this. We did this in the earlier filming. Now with Loga-kun, we also have the butterfly. We also have this. So lots of styles have butterfly palm. In our style, we actually many times combine it with the double cross step, which is the unicorn step. So the butterfly works with this footwork. And what is that footwork used for? It's primarily used to sidestep and to approach. So the agility of your footwork really comes from how you shift and move in your feet. Now, when the hand comes, this is a middle block and a cutting hand, a middle block and a cutting hand. When you transition into a position and you go like this and you push, the acceleration of your body into that movement is where the power comes from. So you can't be stiff, you can't be excessively tense, because if you have this tension, you can't execute. So what we learn from form, aside from sequential events, is that your body learns to move from position to position and becomes very efficient in its motion. It's it's kind of a steep learning curve in the beginning, but once your body starts to develop the rhythm and the flow of these movements, it becomes part of you. So in the second form, we also have some chopping. So the hand that goes like this is a chop to the neck. The hand that goes like this is a chop to the waist. The hand that goes like this is a double chop. Now those are slices, right? So you're using the edge of the hand, okay? When we use a poke like this, you're using the fingertips. When you push like this, you're using your palm. So you can see built inside the form are so many different variations of these techniques. So for newer people that watch all these movements, it might not be clear to you that it's just, a bunch of movements strung together. Is it actually a strategy, and the postures are, basically positions to block and strike and combine these together as techniques. This movement is actually a middle block with a grab. So when you grab, that's what you're doing, and you're clawing to grab. And what are you grabbing? You're grabbing a forearm or a wrist or whatever it is. So this grabbing that we do is really to build strength in the hands and focus in a direction movement to capture and capture, right? So when we go like this and we capture the arm, you can mimic and visualize what's happening there. You just chop. You see that? 1, 2. 1, 2. And then eventually you would work with a partner and block and chop. But under this environment, we actually can't do any contact type things. So we do virtual movements, and the virtual movement is how we always have practiced. Then you put it together with your partner or your opponent. You learn to develop the feeling and the timing of those movements. So while we're going through these tutorials and we're going through some of these ideas of what we do in form, you can build your structure and then sort of visualize what the effect of that movement would be. If I draw like this, you can see the side block movement and the palm strike. If I draw like this, you can see the punch coming out as a follow-up. So that's why we have to practice this, to block, sliding step, and punch. So in our system, when we block, we'll always follow up with the sliding step. That's a good training tool, so you learn not to block and get stuck in your stance and not be able to move towards your opponent. Because once you block, you have to follow up, and you have to follow up. So the only way to do that is learn how to move. Footwork is king. You have to be able to move on your feet in order to reach your target. So, we don't jump around. We stay on the ground and we move close to the ground, because leaving the ground actually creates a lag in time. You jump or you hop, you actually wasted a lot of time. You're already there if you take that sliding step. Okay, so that's some of the ideas in our footwork. So that was the second form. Now we're going to go through the third form, because we're just doing sequence basically for anyone that's typically doing our classes. So we're going to do the third form, and I think I have to go over to here because I can't go outside the boundary, so we're going to be here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Lunge. Punch. Grab. Elbow. Back fist. Pull. High block. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Hop. 1, 2, 3. Grab. Push. Elbow, elbow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sweep. Sweep. Hop. Kick. Poke. Hook. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Uppercut. Sweep. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Lunge. Punch. And close. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that form is called praying mantis form. It's called Bang Bu Kun. Basic form. It's really a form that's a standard within the mantis form. But we practice it because our grandmaster included it in our style. So with that said, it's one of the filler forms. It's great for performances. A lot of characteristics of integration of body, the hand movement. Essentially, if you go like this, that's a dragon. You go like that, that's a mantis. So mantis, we use this. They're using this. So to give you an idea, all styles actually, when they apply techniques, have to use these bridges. So that's fundamentally what it is. You know, I teach 3 styles of traditional martial arts. You know, Wu style Tai Chi, and we also do traditional Hong Kong, and also a system that a lot of people don't know is called Wudong Muong Yet Hing Hang Mon. So it's a Mudong system. It's very linear, has its roots in Xingyi. It's the sister system, the Tai Chi. We use their training tools, and we're I'm 6th generation to that system, and we're probably one of the, we're the only school in America that teaches it, and in Hong Kong there's only really one teacher, that's our Grandmaster, Hanson Ma. So he's heading that in Hong Kong now, and he teaches in different places, Shanghai, sometimes goes to Europe, but it's a system that just, you know, we're trying to promote to get more exposure. It's a small system, and we get a chance, there's a possibility we're going to stream some of that out, so we'll get some exposure for that, and you can probably watch it. It's a little bit intricate, but it's in some ways it looks simple, but when you try to do it, it takes so much coordination that you realize that it's not an easy system to learn. Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of water because it's been a long day. So anyways, just reiterating, you know, with this environment and everybody's home, a lot of students are not coming to the school because of a number of reasons. We don't have a lockdown. We haven't shut our doors, but here again, if people don't come, our doors essentially shut. But meanwhile, if students don't come, that's not our purpose. So I'm bringing it to you, I'm bringing it to students, so we want our students to continue to practice and continue to progress, and we also want the kids that are home that are so bored possibly to do some physical activity. You can't go out, you can't socialize with other kids, so you're kind of homebound, you know, do something that's physical. For the adults, you should keep moving. The gyms are closed, a lot of things that you might have done in the past other than walking and jogging by yourself. Tune into this and maybe you'll learn something as far as how traditional Kung Fu, Tai Chi, or any of these. The real benefit is there's nothing like this for synchronization of body, and there's nothing like this for the mind-body experience. There's a lot of disciplines that talk about mind and body, but nothing like this. I know from my own experience, and you know, the number of years has been numerous decades, so it's something that I really believe in, and that's the main reason why we're streaming this out, because we want anybody and everybody in the world to realize that traditional martial arts has a lot more to offer than meets the eye. So on that note, I'm going to sign off, and stay tuned. Tomorrow we have some streaming. It could possibly be a shorter clip of some Tai Chi weaponry, and maybe some introduction to, like I said, the third system that we do. But that will happen more in the evening tomorrow. Okay, hopefully you tune in again. Thanks.